The following video is how to watch the video DVR remotely on a personal computer. So here is the C1000 Pro. We're logged into it. Right down here in the bottom left-hand corner, the little house, we're going to come up, work our way across to the network settings, and we'll go into network, and the port set is port 81. So Internet Explorer is going to hit it using port 81. Your iPhone, iPad, so forth, they use port 8101. We're interested in 81 for what we're going to do. So this machine's already been networked. I've done that. And we'll back out of here. And then we're going to come over here to the computer. We're going to open up Internet Explorer. And we're going to leave the HTTP : / there, because we have to change the port. We're going to type in the 192.168.1.103, and then we're going to add a colon in there, and we're going to put port 81, as you can see. We're going to hit enter. Comes up to this screen. You might get a couple of things across the bottom that say, is it okay to load this program? Do you want to make changes? Well, it uses ActiveX to stream video, so sometimes you've got to open up your security to let these pictures flow. May not fit your screen properly. It all depends upon the resolution of your monitor. I've got mine turned up pretty high, so it doesn't fit perfectly. Default password is 8, 6 times. 888, 888. And notice the control port 8101, that's also in there for playback and so forth, and other items like the iPhone and the iPad. So your player comes up. Over to the left, you'll have your cameras listed. If you want to name them on the DVR, the names will come over here. Front door, side door, back door, what have you. And we'll click on channel 1. And we'll just left-click, hold, and we'll bring it over here and drop it. And we've got camera 1. So camera 1 over here on the DVR. Notice I have no other video on it. And camera 1 over here in playback. Live. And it's really pretty simple. From there you can just drag and drop your other cameras. If you notice, they're going to come up as no video because there is no camera there. If you want to change, go to a 4-camera grid. You can do that up here to select your different grid styles. There's options down here for audio and so forth, making a snapshot, that sort of thing. Across the top, there's a playback button. I just want you to be careful trying to do playback remotely. You're moving an awful lot of data, so you got to be extremely patient with it. It is the internet, and we're moving big video files. I know I've got some video from yesterday, so I'll click on the 25th, which is yesterday. And then there's a button here that says Inquiry. You can see it right here. So I'm going to click on that. And it pulls up all the video history from yesterday. So we'll come in here. Let's go right in here somewhere. And what we're going to do is we're going to double click on it. And it's going to bring up the video. Now your video might show up real quick and then go away. You just got to realize that we're pulling video over the internet, and we're pulling a lot of video files. So if that's the case, just be patient with it. You might have to click on it a couple times, and then just let it sit there and let it pull the file. And eventually you will get it. But it's, again, it's heavy video. You're pulling a lot of files over the internet. So it might fight you just a little bit. So there you go. That's how you do your playback. And you've got your fast forward, reverse buttons are all located right here. Pretty simple. And over here, you can see we've got channels 1 through 4. Over here, we've got a drop-down bar. If we click the down, you can see we go through the other channels all the way up to 16 and back up through to cameras 1 and 2. And then, again, you can see the history for those cameras is located here. And to go back, you're just going to come up here in the corner where it says preview, and now you're back to live video. And there's something down here called a composite channel. This is for really, really low bandwidth places. And what that does is it allows you to say, we can come over here to the DVR, we can log in, and we'll go back down here to the menu, and we go to network, and you can see compound channel listed right here. What you're saying is basically, let's put all of these channels, or 4 of these channels, or however many channels you want, into one box. So you would actually break this up into, let's say, 4 pictures, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 9, or 16, whatever you set up over here on the compound channel. And then you can throttle that. So you can say, you know what, give me all 4 cameras, but use very, very little bandwidth. So what it does is it allows you to still get streaming video, but to get it over a really lousy internet connection. So that's what that compound channel is, which is listed all the way down there. And it's compound channel here, which is located under the gear in the middle in network settings, compound channel. And that's your functionality for remote playback.